RPG for You and Me presents a special Patreon mini-series. Welcome to Silica Valley.
We open on the next day. The sun is perhaps still rising, about to, hit late morning. We see Set and Sia piling supplies and items into the Jeep. Some of the other tribes members are milling about. Maybe Zeph is here speaking with you. Kadu is probably off tending to her younglings. We see Swivs in the background, beasts of burden continuing to haul supplies to and fro up and down the cliff face.
One of them makes a kind of noise.
And maybe Randus is here too. Randus handles the incoming and outgoing supply organization, so maybe he's more of a quartermaster, whereas Zeph is a runner that goes out into civilization to acquire necessary items. And Randus is more of a tortoise man, still wearing his sun's out, guns out shirt.
Yes.
But he blinks on. But Zeph turns to you, Set, and he says, So, I'm taking this back to that hub again? That dirty guy with the garage? This is your hunt. You brought all the supplies back, so I'll follow your lead on it. What's he mean to you?
Vigo, he showed me how things worked out there in the hub, Got my truck running for me, helping me, figure out how to keep that stuff running, out there and hopefully back here.
Well, suppose we can always use more know-how. Is he supposed to trade anything for this that I bring back to you?
No, just getting squared up with that fuel. I mean, if there's anything you need from him, maybe talk to him about getting that off of him. Square up with my books that he's got.
You got it.
Let him know what way we're heading, out to the Cobalt Coast. If he doesn't hear back from me in a week or two, send somebody or give up.
Well, I'll check in with him, see what he might have, if there's anything we need. And, hey, congratulations. I'm gonna be a wanderer now, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. You already had your job, so I wasn't about to get it. Just, hoping I can do good by everybody putting their faith in me like that.
Well, I think you've put a lot of minds at ease just coming back in the way you did. We've all got our place, but I'm happy to see you're finding one for yourself. And Zeph is Vel, a sun-kissed skin, probably closer to the leathery side from being out and driving so constantly.
Only on the one side of his face, though. like truckers.
Does he have an open-top Jeep?
Yeah, it's a convertible in the desert.
I think when we talked about it last time, he's got like an SUV-style thing, probably a little bit bigger than your Jeep, but it's probably closed-top, just due to the nature of what's required. And Randus has come to wave you off again, and he says, Well, it was good seeing you while you were here. I hope you come back again soon, but if you're gonna be out there wandering, might as well make use of the time,
Yeah, do you guys got a CB radio out here? Maybe I can get one of those. We can keep in contact while I'm out.
He shrugs placidly. Whatever you say, wanderer. And it was, let's see, the human mechanic who maintains everything is Zaver, but I don't think he came to see you off.
I don't think he came.
He's got other stuff to take care of. See ya.
Listen, if he could have handled Sparky, he would have handled Sparky.
Old Sparky.
Sia shows up, wandering back towards the Jeep, sloshing a full canteen of coin purse water. She's like, filled this up. Thought we might need it. We probably need more water as well, but... I mean, if we're heading to that coast, I've got some iodine tablets, so when we get there, we could just, make some more. Or fix some more. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, let's hope it's not a salt lake.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Would you like to make me some sort of knowledge or maybe survival roll to see how much you know about the Cobalt Coast? Or maybe we already did that.
I cannot remember.
I feel like maybe we already did like the preliminary knowledge roll.
Can I ask Randus what he knows about the Cobalt Coast? There's a good chance he's been around for a few hundred years now or so.
Do you want to make a knowledge roll to see how much they might have gleaned from the long ago?
Do I roll a wild eye for him?
He's been around for a while.
Randus, you mean my Mandus?
Let's make this common knowledge. Randus has been around for a while, so let's say, let's give him a D8. Give him the wild die to represent other people within the camp. So this will be like a group roll.
Okay, so you blew that up. So that's a 15?
Who am I? So 15 total? Wow, okay. So what do you ask him specifically?
Is the Cobalt Coast is that a freshwater lake or a saltwater lake? How easy is it to navigate around there? Were they outsiders or people like us from around here?
He scratches at his leathery chin for a moment, squinting his eyes, looking out over the yellow-orange horizon.
Cobalt Coast. It's been a couple of decades since I've been out in that direction. Really anybody gone out there. Well, ain't much in the way of water nowadays, I can tell you that much. So salt or fresh don't really matter. It's pretty much all gone, at least the main body of water. Easy to navigate. You shouldn't have a hard time finding your way over there. Man, his voice has gone off the rails. Well, you shouldn't have a hard time finding your way over there. It's a pretty straight shot over the landscape, but when I was there, it was a great ravine. All the water been gone down, the levels were much lower. Very craggy, rocks everywhere, a couple of waterfalls. But there's a main path you can follow. As far as when you get there, I don't know. But when I was there, it was busy. Busier than we'd like to see, so we didn't stick around too much. A couple of vying groups looking for control. They had guns, and they weren't afraid to use them. More than we wanted to tangle with. So if you're heading that way, be careful, but it's been years, so who can say now?
Thanks for the heads up, Randus. Randus, by the way, have you ever seen one of these? This little robot gave it to me. Called it a crypto tube.
I don't even... What is it? It's a cylinder?
Make another common knowledge roll, this time just the D8, not the D6, and this is going to have a -4 penalty.
That's a 3.
He's squinting at it and looks like there's almost a spark of recognition, then he says,
no, I'm not sure what this is. You just show it to Zava, maybe he can open it for you.
Nice.
Sia scoffs when Saver's name comes up, but quietly to herself.
We see the silhouette of a figure waving its arms in the air, frantically.
No, that's all right. I think Zaffir's busy right now. Maybe next time.
Getting wise in your old years, ain't you?
Yeah, maybe I'll get as wise as you are someday.
Go on.
So yeah, Set walks over to the cab of his truck and reaches in, grabs the CB microphone, holds it up to his mouth, clicks it, and says, "Hey Vigo, this is Set. Do you copy? Set to Vigo. Vigo, are you there? Copy?"
There's probably a short delay. Yeah, eventually you hear the gruff voice come over and he says,
"Hey, kid. Copy. I was waiting to hear from you."
I have Zeph coming your way. That though we gave that fuel to earlier. He's got that trailblazer you asked about. You can square up that with my books, and if he needs anything, I'll cover it from there too. Over.
Yeah, kid, you send him on over, and he can let me know what specifics he's looking for.
Okay, Vigo. C and I are headed out to the Cobalt Coast, so if I don't get back to you in a week or two, I don't know. Might not be good. I guess it was good knowing you.
No, well, you be careful out there, kid.
Oh.
Don't go getting yourself into trouble. Oh, speaking of trouble, if you're interested, you say you're going out towards the coast. I got a ping on a job out that way. Don't think it's too time sensitive, so, take it at whatever rate you want to.
What kind of job?
Some sort of weather and storm tracker went down in the wastes. One of those transponders that relays data. Owner wants someone to investigate and recover it, get it back online, or bring it back if that can't be done.
Yeah, it sounds like something we'll check into if we're in the area.
That's the last known location.
And he'll give you some coordinates.
Sia perks up like, I might be able to fix that. You find it, I'll fix it. And then blast back up into space? Is that where it was? I guess we'll find out.
Yep, you bring that back, you'll get some pay.
Yeah, unless we get hung up by something else, we'll try and make our way over there.
Sounds good.
Okay, over and out.
Over and out.
And the radio goes dead.
I know this might be silly, but do you want a picture of anything while you're here? I don't think you have too many, and I've got this camera.
Yeah. Yeah, let's, take a photo of the village, on the cliffside when we get a ways out, maybe.
Oh, I meant like a people you might miss. But we could take a picture of some rocks, yeah. I've been doing that all day.
Oh. Yeah,
Are we saying bye to your dad? Because I might stay in the truck if you do.
Heis? No.
She gives him like a fist bump, kind of solidarity. I understand. No need to rock the boat if we're already disembarking.
I'd like to go get a photo with, Deem, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, you guys can find him. He's probably off meditating somewhere. He's the listener. He's probably vent adjacent.
Maybe he's back on like the top of the mesa where the feast was the night prior.
And he had been blinded in the attack against the Trailblazers, which was one of your very early formative memories. I think he had gotten some of that napalm stuck to his face, so he has these burn scars over his eyes and temples, and probably singed away some of his hair. But he'll be sitting patiently in meditation, and he'll probably hear someone approaching, but sit patiently until someone addresses him.
Hello, Adim.
Silica.
Adim, me and Sia are gonna be headed out to the Cobalt Coast soon, and she asked me, if there's anyone I'd like to get a picture with. And I wanted to get a picture with you, to take on my travels.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'm happy to sit for one. I'm going to need you to tell me how it turns out.
It would be my pleasure, my friend.
Yeah, he has a broad, genuine smile sitting there.
Sia uses her back legs to get the appropriate angle. She's like got her regular legs tucked up, so she's a little bit more ball-like, so she can get the perfect balance.
Adim is probably not looking in the correct, precise direction, so a little bit of your finagling might be necessary.
She finagles. She moves around to where his eye line is, you know? And she says, all right, gonna take it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Click. Does it make a click?
It will when I put the sound effect in.
It'll go. If your Corey camera made a horrible ghost rock noise like whoa, smile and say whoa.
It just sounds like a moth wing fluttering. That's actually how they developed them. They put a Siku moth live in every one.
Oh god.
And it flaps its wings. It's just Halarishi.
It just takes the moth,
God.
and the picture is stamped down using the moth dust.
This is weird. Every picture of this goes out looking like a moth.
We're working out the kinks.
We're figuring it out. It's experimental.
I'd like to cast static sense on Adim so he could perceive the Corey image in the photograph with his a combination of his other senses.
I think that's really cool, so take a Benny for that idea. And go ahead and cast your static sense.
Oh, that blew up. And that's a 9 total.
It's a Corey camera, you know.
It was very expensive. That's most her outfit and her starting wealth went to this stupid camera.
I think it'd be like a topographical image with an iridescent sheen over a black background.
So do you imagine it's like the Corey particulates in the photograph itself? He would be able to like see those as individual lines, sort of like Matrix style.
Yeah, I think
against
that's
the
very
blackness.
Cool. I feel like it's more swirly, like an oil spill kind of.
He smiles as you guys hold the photo in front of him. He just places a very soft finger along the edge, and he says, "This is wondrous. Thank you."
Would you like another for you to keep?
I would like that.
No problem. I've got so much film.
Yeah, he'll sit and pose with you for another photo of your choice.
Listen, she's not gonna balk about taking pictures of this cute guy she was watching at dinner last night, so she's gonna...
Did you draw love interest this session?
Listen. I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh my god.
We know she didn't draw love interest, because if she drew love interest, she'd play it already.
That's true, she's bluffing.
She takes another picture. It's no problem.
Yeah, I think this one turns out just as nicely as the last one.
He might even look happier in it.
Yeah, I think he probably does. He's into the groove. He's gotten some practice.
Maybe this time the photograph's more candid, with us both smiling, maybe looking off to the side.
I like that a lot. There you go. One for me, one for you.
Yeah, and I'll keep this one on my dash.
And he takes his and tucks it into the folds of his clothing. I'll keep this one right here. That way I won't lose it.
Safe and sound.
Stay safe, listener.
Good luck, Wanderer. Be careful. We all have our part to play.
And he looks at Sia and says,
You take care of him as well.
Oh, of course. I mean, what else would I be doing? Partners, at least for now.
He inclines his head, leans forward in his sitting pose a little bit. Safe travels.
Thank you.
But if you guys have any other questions for him, you can of course ask. Otherwise, he's happy to let you be on your way.
See, you're just appreciating the view.
You're all set.
So when I get back to my truck, I'm going to go ahead and roll on my my music table, see what type of tape we put in.
I always look forward to these.
Looks like I rolled folk music. So we're listening to some folk music on the way out.
You guys are all packed up and ready to head out. What is your next destination?
I think we'd ride out to the Blue Line and follow that to the Cobalt Coast.
Okay, that sounds good.
I imagine Silica pulling out an old cigar box, dropping it into Sia's lap and saying, Here, see if you can plot these coordinates. Inside the box is a mess of old paper maps, folded the wrong way several times and just kind of jammed into there.
I'm trying to catch them all. Like, make sure they don't fly out the window, the door, the open doors.
On top of that is a hand-drawn illustration made by Set depicting relative locations of the hub, where the Trailblazers up were at, the Blue Line, and the Cliff community that they just visited, giving kind of a vague outline of their locations to each other, all connected by a zigzagging line, and then an arrow at the end of the blue line with the question written, Cobalt Coast.
All right, this is... I like puzzles. This will be fine. She, starts laying them out on the dashboard and trying to plop stuff where it looks like it should go, finds an errant Post-it note with a little bit of stick left that she just slaps down on the bigger one. That looks right. Is this how you navigate in general?
Oh yeah, all the time, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. And here's the coordinates written down. He hands her a piece of paper with quickly scrawled numbers. Might be hard to read, might not be for her. But yeah, always. Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Is it okay if I put tape on the backs?
No, you got tape with you?
She pulls out a little thing of Scotch tape and twirls it on one of her big fingers. The hole. She just starts making little loops that she sticks to the dashboard so she can have them ready. She's not unaccustomed to doing some scrapbooking.
Nice. How long have you guys been on the road? Or is this before you've gone on the road?
Been on the road for probably about an hour or so. This is all when we're driving. Heading the general direction, the blue line would be from the cliffside village we were at.
Okay, that sounds good. Based on what I had said before, so the blue line is a smaller body of water that leads to the Cobalt Tier, and the Cobalt Tier was that was the main body of water, the big giant lake, a Great Lake type thing, and the Cobalt Coast was that general region.
Yeah.
So the Cobalt Tier is probably the main body of water that you guys would be heading towards using the blue line. So, Set, would you like to give me a survival roll for navigational purposes?
I think it'd be fun if we have a Sia roll for the survival to try and navigate with these maps.
My survival is untrained, unskilled.
Or we could have Sia roll to assist me for trying to navigate out that way.
Or you could try to assist her if she's like trying to figure out how everything works and she's like, what's this?
Or perhaps I play my one adventure card I have here.
Love interest? I don't think the map has feelings.
I play love interest on coin purse.
God.
It's a platonic best friend life bond, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he's your Wookiee now? That's not fair. Right?
Listen,
not cool.
I would never do that. My adventure card is Epiphany. Something you never understood before suddenly clicks. You gain a d6 in any skill you choose for the remainder of this game session. The quote text is, beginner's luck.
Interesting. So I take it you're choosing survival?
Yes.
Okay.
I am choosing survival as my d6 skill.
They're going to take performance so you could look like you were doing something?
Oh, I know where we're going. I know where we're going for sure.
Coordinates.
Latitude?
Longitude.
Yeah, that's the one.
Rolled a 4.
Nice. D6 plus 1.
Ooh, well, you know.
3 plus 1.
3 plus 1 would be a 4. But I kind of want to see if I can get a raise and be really good at this since I spent my adventure card on it.
Sure. The dainty blowing on it.
Well, that's 5. So, you know what? I'll take it. I'll
Select
take that
better.
success.
Okay, so how does your epiphany come to fruition as you're looking at these cobbled together maps with scrawls and lines and...
Okay, so I think one of her guilty pleasures back home is watching true crime shows where they would put together like a patchwork quilt of images to recreate crime scenes. So that's basically what she's doing, but with maps and scribbles.
Nice.
She's like, oh, I get it now. I thought this would be harder. We need to go over that way. She points towards like a mesa that is like in a picture she's put on something else.
How does sets plus 1 actually tip this into a success? She got you guys 75%.
Oh, no. I rolled a 4 this time.
Oh, you did?
so-
Okay. Well, how does Set assist her with this?
While Set's driving, he's looking back and forth and matching together the different features and pointing to how they coordinate between the different maps that are laid out. And like, oh yeah, this is about where the hub is. And then you can see that's about right here on this map and here there.
She's like, ah.
Yeah, this is that's the blue line. And oh yeah, the mesa was up here, cliff face where the village was.
All right, well, yeah, you guys start heading in the correct direction that will get you to the blue line, which will lead you to the cobalt tier. Could I ask both of you to make me a notice roll?
Yes. My D4 notice. 6.
6, okay.
Rolled a 7.
7,
Oh.
very nice, okay. By this point, it's been a couple of hours, so it's probably like mid to late afternoon. You know, the sun is starting to set, but it hasn't really changed anything yet. It's a hot day. You've got the wind blasting past, keeping you guys a little bit cooler, ruffling all the maps and such. Unfortunately, you did not roll high enough on your notice.
Oh.
The wind is fluttering by, you know, the breeze keeping you guys nice and cool. At this point, you can probably see the blue line, you know, in the distance as you're closing in on it. And then there's a distortion in the wind, a hollow sound as though something is coming up behind you. And then, seemingly out of nowhere, you see a bunch of these arachnid-like legs scooping down from above you. And I'm going to need both of you to make me either opposed strength rolls at -2, or you can use athletics.
Oh, gosh. Is it strength -2, right, for grapples, or?
You can either use athletics, or you can roll strength at a -2. Whatever is best for you.
My strength is a D8, so I think I'll do that. -2. I got a
Spend a Benny to re-roll that.
a 12.
You got a 12, okay.
So
That's pretty
I got a 3.
Okay. All right. This thing gets a +4 because it did get the drop on you because you did not detect it with your notice roll.
Oh, jeez.
For Sia, it rolled a 9, so 9 + 4 is 13, which is 1 more than your 12.
Oh, no!
And for Set, it rolled a 2 + 4, which is a 6. It got a basic success. Visually, I will tell you guys that this thing, now that it's swooping down on you and is going to be moving forward, it's an enormous manta ray-like creature with a wingspan of probably something like 25 to 30 feet. It has... Well, actually, let's have both of you roll some sort of knowledge to see if you know what it is offhand.
Okay, would that be...
I will say it can be a common knowledge. I'm going to say Set can do this at no penalty because we're in the desert and that's his natural place.
Right.
Sia could roll common knowledge at -2 or maybe just science. If you know science.
I do know science.
Or academics, maybe.
I'll roll my D6 science.
Would I be able to get a look at this thing once it grabs onto us?
I think you will be getting a look at it. From the current situation and what's transpiring, you will have gotten a look at it.
Because I imagine this is one of those sky rays. So since we talked about beforehand when Heiss took down the sky ray earlier, Set discovered his linked abilities when one of these was swooping on him and his classmates trying to escape this. I would like to think that Set would actually, just by looking at it, have a good idea what this was as far as the common knowledge roll goes.
Then yes, you would not need to. I'd forgotten that piece, I apologize. Then yeah, so Set, you do not need to roll for this. You know exactly what this is. Sia.
5.
Got a 5.
For science.
So for science, yeah, I think that means you can know what this is too. Their official name is the Kavalus ray.
Kavalus.
It's just a large manta ray type creature that can fly through the desert air. It's kind of shark-like in that its underbelly is camouflaged, so if you're looking straight up, it's more difficult to see against maybe the blue and white of the sky. And it can fly silently, so if you're not aware that it's creeping up on you, it can swoop down and get the drop. In addition to being a giant manta ray-like creature, it's got these horseshoe crab legs beneath it that it can use to try to swoop down and scoop things up to carry it away. And much like normal manta rays, it has these parasitic creatures that latch onto it that potentially try to feed on whatever it is grappling.
Oh, no.
And so I would like to crowdsource one piece or maybe 2 pieces of information about this manta ray from you guys, maybe Set specifically. If you would like to make a decision or a determination, like one fact about this creature that we haven't established yet.
Does this Kavalus ray have a stinger, like a stingray?
It can.
I was thinking maybe it could have like a shock attack that has the stun effect on it if it hits you.
Okay, that's cool. So the tail is probably not something it can use on creatures that it's grappling, but that would be a good mechanism of defense for it. That's cool. What about the creatures that swarm on it? What kind of creatures do you think they are? I don't know if it was like an insectoid type thing or...
I think they're like nasty deer ticks, but like big.
Gross.
Nasty.
They literally are a swarm on the manta, so that when it grapples things and pulls them up, the swarm of these tick things start to try to attack whatever it's got.
Maybe these parasites, when they attach onto something, they inflict fatigue instead of wounds. Like they're draining your blood.
That's cool. Okay, well, it hasn't... Neither of you are bound, so it got a basic success for both of you, which means you are entangled, your speed is 0, and I think you're distracted?
Is it latched to the top of the Jeep?
That's a good question. I was considering having it just, like, try to pick up the vehicle, but I don't think it would be that strong. So maybe right now it's just got the grapple on you guys, but it hasn't had the chance to pull away yet because you're not fully restrained. So it's still trying to grab onto you, and it's sort of partially latched onto the vehicle as it's driving. You know, like it's stuck on there because its legs are now intertwined, so it's not able to pull up and away.
Could we do like an odd or even roll to see if we're seatbelted in?
Yeah, I think that's cool. Would you guys like to make your own rolls to see if you're belted in?
I'll make my roll even she's wearing something. She is. It was a 4.
Okay.
So yeah, evens, I'm wearing a seatbelt. Odds, I'm not. Odd? Yeah, I'm not wearing my seatbelt.
That's not safe, Set.
Okay. Maybe, so if you're wearing your seatbelt, that should make it harder for it to pull you out, right? Like reasonably?
Reasonably.
Is that kind of what we're thinking here?
Unless it's like, its horseshoe crab legs are sharp and can tear through it.
I don't think it has that level of precision with them, and it can't.
Oh, I meant just like jaggedy, you know, like on the underside, how like
Oh, gotcha.
grasshopper legs kind of are.
Yeah, I think that makes, that probably makes the most sense. So I'll keep that in mind for next turn.
Bound and entangled. Entangled characters can't move and are distracted until free. Bound characters are also vulnerable and can't take physical actions other than trying to break free.
So you guys are both currently distracted and you can't physically move, but you can still take actions and such. And I think that's where we will draw initiative.
Oh boy.
I actually looked in the rules for this, and there is no clear determination on what order initiative is drawn for characters.
Yeah, when I'm running this, we're drawing initiative, I usually pick somebody and just use them as the first one and keep that order until I'm done. Or if I'm at a table, I start, on my left side and just go clockwise.
That makes sense. And I will typically defer to the players being drawn in initiative first, because that gives them the chance to get a joker or something. Although I guess the counter argument is the longer it goes without drawing a joker, the better the chance. All right, so Set. A 3 of diamonds. Sia, a queen of spades.
Ooh.
The Ray, a 2 of clubs. Sia, you are up first. So this thing swoops down silently, and then you see these great horseshoe crab-like appendages start to sweep in from the side of the Jeep, closing around your midsection. You can feel it starting to curl around your torso, holding you in place, and the faint sense that it's about to start jerking you upwards.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. She needs to, I think she wants to she wants to lower its strength.
Okay, that's cool.
But she's gonna multi-action.
Okay.
Because Yara, level multi-action. Unless that's been changed, and I need to reflect that on my sheet.
It depends on what you're trying to do. So the Yara multi-action allows them to either run with no penalty, initiate a grapple with no penalty. Maybe it should just be simplified to athletics rolls and running. I did take away the free attack just because
Ah, crap.
there were 2 specific characters that built around that. So Charybdis did much the same thing.
Gotcha.
I think just getting a free melee attack is
That's dirty.
probably too much.
Yeah, on your description for the Yara on rpgforyouandme.com, it says that they can make free athletics and running rolls because of their extra limbs.
Yeah, I would say that as a free action, you could attempt to break free of the grapple as like a counter grapple.
Okay. Well, then I would like to multi-action and counter grapple, and then cast lower trait for its strength.
Okay. So your counter grapple is going to be to -2 because you're currently distracted.
Plus a further, but yeah, okay.
If you're rolling strength, then it's a further -2, so you'd be strength at -4.
For athletics at -2. Just
Correct, yep.
athletics it is. Blew up my 6
Nice.
into a 5, so that's 9.
9, okay. He got a 5. I will spend one of its bennies to
How dare it?
blew up an 8
No!
into a 7, 15.
Hermph.
Sorry.
That's a bummer. I suppose I will remain grappled in that case and just try to lower its strength and hope that helps.
Nice. Well, go ahead and cast. You're at a -2 for being distracted.
Casting, my psychology is a d6 also.
Now that it's like on top of you guys, maybe there's just a strange air current that you can hear. Maybe because they're usually filter feeders, so maybe it still has that organically, and the air just passes through it and makes this kind of ghostly hollow like.
I got a 9 to cast. Let's cast with the raise.
Is that after your -2?
Yes. Dunk that boy 2 points.
Okay, so it had a D10 strength. That means it's going down to a D6 temporarily. That's pretty good.
So I think she tries to buck out of its gross, disgusting legs, and it just clamps into her tighter. Maybe it crushes her against the back of the seat, so she's a little, like, she can't get the leverage she needs, but she does get the leverage she needs to fish her tail out and just stab it deep in. She, like, even cracks her fist into it to make it go in deeper.
Into your stinger?
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, maybe there's just a subsonic groan.
That's all she can do. She is very stressed out right now.
Very nice. Okay, Set, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You are currently entangled, so you are distracted with a -2.
So, since I'm grappled, I can still make actions. I was wondering if there's a way I could roll a driving roll to try and break the grapple. What I had in mind is Set pulling the e-brake and cranking the wheel as a way to maneuver the vehicle that thing would continue to move forward and possibly break its hold on us.
I think that's a really cool idea. So let's think through that for a minute here. Yeah, so you would slam on the brakes. It is currently holding you guys. So if you do this, I'll treat it as a test. You know, you can test it with the driving, and then I will have it roll its strength on both of you to see if it succeeds. And if it fails, like if it succeeds on that, you guys will both be free and you'll be separated from it. But if it succeeds on either of its strength rolls for you guys, it would pull that person from the vehicle.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
So basically, I can use this driving roll to try and break the grapple condition for both of us with a single action.
One or both.
Go for it.
It's a cool idea, though. So.
Yeah.
Okay, rolled a 4. I'd like to spend a Benny in order to re-roll that and try and drive that up. Okay, that's a 10.
Very nice. Okay, is that with your distracted?
Yeah, with the -2 it would be an 8.
Okay, so it was using its D10 strength at a -2 because it only had a D6 athletics, so now it's just going to use its D6 athletics. Okay, that got a 9 for Set, which is not enough, and for Sia, it got a 5. I think I'm just going to use your driving roll for both of you guys instead of having Sia make anything, and Sia's wearing her seatbelt, so that's at a further penalty, so...
Her Seat belt.
Her Seat belt, yes. Alright, so it fails on both accounts, which means you fully succeed in your endeavor here.
Nice.
So what does this look like?
It got a 9, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with the penalty, my roll came out to an 8.
Oh, I'm sorry.
no.
I misheard. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Okay.
So when this is all going on, Set pulls the handbrake, cranks it to the right, and just as the creature continues on, yanks him out of the driver's seat as the truck veers and then decelerates because my foot's ripped off the gas, leaving Sia behind.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Silica Valley with us. First off, big thank you to Chase Absher, because without Chase, y'all, Silica Valley would not exist, and I'm so grateful for it every damn day. Thank you also to Valentine, Ezra, Nakota, Jackie, Jade, and Paxton. Thank you also to Caleb Sunstead, Zach, Ben Hatton, Gerald, Andrea, Davriel, Ellis, Zane, Nason, Romalak, Lexington 296, and Calder. Our music is by Crockett, Waveshaper, and Marcus D. Crockett you can find at Crockett80s on Twitter and crockett.bandcamp.com. Waveshaper is at waveshaper_SWE on Twitter and at waveshaper1.bandcamp.com. And Marcus D, of course, heavily featured in this episode, you can find at marcusd.net and at marcusd on Twitter. Thanks to the creators of Savage Worlds, the Pinnacle Entertainment Group. You can find them and their products online at peginc.com.